Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I got my first $1,000 job in my home service business. It's been a long time coming, alright, but we're finally making the big bucks. What am I doing to make my cash? So, first we're going to talk about how I actually got the job before I tell you what it is, although this post probably reveals it. So, I did a Facebook post, just in a local group, sort of a local sort of listing, and saw if there was any interest for driveway repair. Now, I got this idea because I'd been doing driveway sealing, video coming soon, which is another popular side hustle. But I figured, why not just do repairing? It's a lot less messy than driveway sealing. I don't have to carry around the big ass equipment. So let me just do some repairs. And so I put out a little ad. This is the very ad itself. This is the ad I put out, and it garnered some interest. So from this post, a man named Mike commented right underneath it, and he said, "Yo, let me give you some money, and in exchange, let me get some of that asphalt you were talking about." So that's what happened. Now, Mike was also a businessman. Mike renovates and builds homes. So he has his own business here in Ottawa, which is probably a bit more successful than mine. So that's a pretty solid connection made. Another benefit of, putting your offer out there, you can make really good connections. Anyways, so he actually got me two jobs, one of which was $80, the other was $1,000. So he has the side of his house here. All of this asphalt, all you can see that is now on the side of his house, was not there previously. It was just flat. The water was pooling at the side of the house, which was causing foundational damage. He called in the expert and he said, "Can you put some asphalt at a slight slant so that the water will drain away from the house?" I said, "Yes, sir. For the right price, I can do that." The skill level for this job was like a 5 out of 10. I think most people could do it, but maybe I'm underselling myself. So let's take a look at the actual time lapse. So I swear the whole video isn't like this. Don't worry about it. All right. So this was the job. The whole thing isn't a square. Don't worry. But so he needed, first of all, a driveway extension. So I had to blow off and excavate a bunch of dirt. This was part of the side of his house job. I then put down some gravel to have a solid foundation for the asphalt to take. So I spread it out with my shovel, with my hands. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Spread all that out. And then I put some asphalt on top. I'll just sort of skip ahead to that part. Yep, there we go. Put some asphalt on top. Smooth it out with your hands. Cold patch asphalt. Pretty simple. Trowel, shovel, basic stuff, and I'll show you the product here in a second. But anyways, this is what the finished product looked like. You can see added probably an extra foot to his driveway. That was something he wanted. That was like $450 alone, and then this part was the $600 part, which was putting all the asphalt on the side of his house. So it didn't take a lot of skill, like I said, just a lot of manual labor. You can see I have all the asphalt piled in the back of my sedan. So I take that out. I have to rip open every bag. And those things are heavy. Those are like 76 pounds each. So you can see what it looked like before, just a bare wall. Water's pooling there. So, foundational damage. And then you can see it just takes hours and hours of physical labor in the heat. This is what it took, but $1,000 is $1,000. So I smooth it all out. I get all the, the rough patches coned over, and then I have to tamp it down. I got a tamping tool for like $60 at Home Depot, and that's really all it took. Pound the asphalt down, make sure it's sturdy on the side of the house, make sure it's not going anywhere, and then that was pretty much it. I smooth out the edges, give it a nice aesthetic appeal. And then it's cleanup time. You can see I have a bunch of asphalt sort of laying around there before I stop. So I blow it all off and everything. I even did under the stairs there with some more asphalt. But